Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. I had advertised a yard machine, self-propelled with a bag last week for $170. Gentleman messaged me, said, I've got a mower, it starts, but it won't turn off. Will you take it in on trade? So he ended up bringing it to me and realized he had bought this from me when he came to my house. He said, I had bought this from you maybe 2 or 3 years ago. This high wheel Bolens 21-inch. It's a 2014. So I gave him 20 for it. So I probably sold this for 100 a couple years ago. So he's used it probably 3 years for $80. I think it's a good return for his investment. He came out with his son, said his son does all the lawn mowing. So apparently the son beat the living shit out of this thing. No gas cap, no air filter cover. I had looked at the blade. So why don't we do that? I'll show you the blade condition. And then we'll try to start this thing. I have never gotten one back on trade before, so this is a first. You can see the blade's well used on this. You got sandblasting there, and this tip here is curled down. So the kid hit something with it. The other end is straighter than this end, so blade is shot. So the guy kept asking me, how long will the yard machine self-propelled last? How long will it last? So I didn't want to be rude. I said if you maintain it properly, it should last you a while. But looking at the condition of this one that the son's been using, I'm guessing 3 years, because the son doesn't know what he's doing. So anyway, let's try starting this unit 2014. It does have fuel in the tank. So it is not stopping. I guess that's why the rubber boot's missing. They grounded it out to kill it. So there's an issue with the safety brake cable. It's not grounding out the coil. So I'm surprised this thing started. I figured with all the stuff I got to replace, $20 was fair. Just looking at pictures, he sent me 3 pictures. Just figuring the cover and the cap alone, 20 was all I wanted to give on trade, and now I need a new blade. Blade's bent. All that rattling, one of the pawls must be dragging up here on the recoil. I could see the whole recoil assembly here rattling, so this thing needs some attention. So I'll mess with this. I think we can rectify it into another sellable machine. So I often wonder when you send a unit out how long it's going to last, and if I'd ever get one back from a scrapper that I recognized. But I didn't recognize the guy at all. But I know this was one of my units. I used blue tape and put the price on it. So here's the remainder of the blue tape that I had tagged it with. So let me know, you guys, how many units you're selling a year. I finally decided to keep track this year to have a little contest with my kids. So as of now, I've got like 97 or 98 units sold. Season's winding down, but I'm still getting some interest. It kind of died off after Hurricane Ian, and then it kind of picked up a little bit here recently. So I've been kind of scrambling to get some units fixed up and ready to go. This little end of the season surge kind of caught me off guard. So let me know how many units you guys sell a year. I'm interested in finding out if I'm a low, medium, or high seller compared to what the rest of the nation does. I think I'm a high seller for my area. Just when I'm looking at ads, I notice a couple of guys doing it, but they do one a week, which is fine. I tend to sell more than one a week during the summer months. So as always, appreciate you kids and cadets coming out to Tommy Time. Like and subscribe. I'll wait for your feedback on how you guys did this year, 2022, in your sales. As always, tip your waitress and wait staff. They depend on you on a daily basis. Have a good day today.